Tournament SLR range of rods has cemented itself right at the top of the tree when it comes to distance feeder fishing. Now the time has come to introduce to you the third generation of these super long range rods from Daiwa. The previous ranges of SLR rods were superb in their own right and proved super popular all over Europe. What we've done now is utilise our team of experienced consultants, including world feeder team champion Adam Wakelin, tweaked the components, made hidden improvements in the blank to produce what we believe is the best range of SLR rods ever. The blanks themselves on these rods utilise Daiwa's exclusive HVF Nano Plus carbon. What HVF Nano Plus is, it's an exclusive Daiwa technology and process, and it produces a lovely lightweight but crisp blank. Obviously you need it to flex on the cast, but what the HVF Nano Plus does is it enables the blank to straighten up back to its true form as soon as possible. That keeps the guides nice and straight. It allows your line to travel through those guides with minimum effort, meaning you get a longer cast for the effort that you put in. As well as the carbon, these rods utilise X45X full shield technology. And what this technology does, it reduces the twist in the blank, the torque in the blank to pretty much minimum. Again, you get more out the cast for the power that you put in. It's a real benefit when you're looking to cast a long way, which you do with these super long range rods. When you're using a feeder rod such as an SLR, you're often looking to cast a long way out into the lake or river. And to generate these long casts, as you know, you need to pay a lot of attention and put a lot of power into your bottom hand when you're casting, your pulling hand if you like. So what we've done with this new range is really concentrate on the handle area of the rod to allow you to generate maximum cast for minimum effort. And one step we've gone further than we've ever gone through before is in the butt grip area. We've developed a new shape butt grip called a hand lock. It's three-sided and it really moulds to the position of your hand when you're pulling down hard on the cast. It's something that makes the cast feel easy, makes you feel at home pulling your hand down really hard. It's a really nice addition to a rod range such as the SLRs. Of course, as you'd expect with a Daiwa rod, we're using the arm lock shaped handle, which really helps when you're fighting a fish and when you're reeling in from long distances. It stops that rod slipping off your forearm lovely. Tapering up to a Fuji VSS reel seat, as you'd expect from Fuji, top-notch quality. It's not going to let you down, it's going to stand the test of time, and it'll accept all the reels that you want to use with this sort of rod, all the way down to say a 3000 size model, up to a 25mm/mini big pit type reel. Perfect for this sort of rod, and finished off with a really nice shape, slim foregrip, which tapers into the rod blank lovely. Moving up the rod, we've got the guides, which is an important factor of any rod of course, but in particular when you're looking to really push these blanks to the maximum, you need the right type of guide on it. And we've gone for the American Tackle Air guides. Not only are they super lightweight, as the name suggests, but they're a forward facing type guide, which is absolutely perfect for feeder fishing. And last but not least, the business end of a feeder rod, the quiver tip. You get 3 different quiver tips with each rod to suit the action and application of that certain model. So what models have we got in the brand new SLR rod range? Starting off with the shortest, we've got a 10 foot and 11 foot. They're both 2-piece, and you might think that's a bit contradictory to the name super long range, but people really like the action of the longer rods in the SLR range, so we felt only right to include the shorter models of 10-11 foot to fight those big fish that live in today's commercial fisheries. So that's the need for the 2 10-11 foot rods. Then moving up, we've got 2 12-foot rods. One's a 12-foot 2-piece, the other's a 3-piece. And then finally, we've got 2 13-foots. We've got the 13-foot traditional casting weight, if you want to call it that, as in that's the one that's been in all the previous SLR rod ranges. That's the 150 gram casting weight. And what we've done, instead of having a 14-foot, we've designed down the 14-foot into a 13-foot rod with a 180 gram casting range, because the feedback we got from the customers and the consultants was the 14-foot It's a great rod for keeping a lot of line out of the water on rivers, but a lot of people find it easier to move a 13-foot rod through the air than a 14-foot rod when they're looking to get that maximum distance somewhere big like Boddington or something like that, where you're really trying to whack it out into the middle of the lake. So we've made a stiffer, more faster action 13-foot rod to help people move that rod through the air quicker and gain maximum distance. As for what rod to use when and in what situation, it's completely up to you. Everyone's different. Here at Shearwater today, as an example, I'm fishing at 60 metres and I'm using my favourite in the range, the 12-foot two-piece. That really suits my style. We're looking to catch carp and bream here today. I find that rod perfect for both. So whether you're fishing at super long range with the longer rods in the series, or at shorter range with the shorter rods for the big fish, there's something in the range for you to suit your style and your fishing.